What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about this other thing that narcissists do to all the new supply. And it has a lot to do with devaluing. They do this during the hoovering stage. See, when the narcissists, when they first meet you and you just spilling all the tea about yourself to them, what they doing is soaking that up, and they want you to know that every single thing about you is perfect. And there's no such thing as a perfect person with no flaws. So you have to pay attention to someone that just see no wrong in you. I want the type of friend that's able to call me out on my wrongs. Just the same as y'all. I want to be able to, like sometimes if it's things that you don't agree with me with, let me know about it or correct me on things that I have wrong, because I'm not a professional. I'm just giving y'all, my thoughts based off my experience. But a lot of times I'm not going to have it all right. And you can teach me something, you know. We're here to help each other. But with narcissists, it's like they can't do no wrong. They know it all. They are above correction. And when they meet you during the hoovering stage, they want you to feel like that because they feel like that'll give them a better chance, for the catch. And they're already sizing you up. They do this with every new supply. And trust me, they know that nothing's about you is perfect, but they need you to feel this way in that moment, you know. And that's just how narcissists catch you, But if you kind of just let that go over your head as time goes by, if you say some things about yourself that you're not too proud about, some things that you feel like you failed at, the narcissists, they want you to feel like it's okay, everybody make mistakes and this and that. But trust me, when that devaluing time comes, because it's going to come, that's the first thing they're going to throw back in your face. And trust me, they're doing it with every new supply. They do it with everybody. That's all a part of the mind games that they play. To punish you is also a part of punishment. They want you to feel bad about yourself. They want you to start seeing that imperfect person. And we all know that we have that quality. It's like we know that. And when you're talking to a narcissist, you're spilling your heart out. You feel like you can confide in them with this. Little do you know that they're taking it all in just to hold it for that right time to throw it back in your face to make you feel bad. That's what they do. Because the narcissists, they see us before we see us. But at the same time, we know that there's some things about us that we're not proud of and that we're working on or we're planning on. We want to fix it and we just don't know how. When we meet these people, we don't know who we're dealing with. They don't give us much about themselves to go on. But they want you to think that they're offering a good listening ear, during the early hoovering stages. And they're not really listening to you. They don't care about anything that you have going on. They don't care about things that have bothered you. They don't care about growth and understanding. They don't care about that. So that's just something I wanted to point out real quick about something that narcissists do to all of the new supply. And how to receive it. It's just something that they do. It's a tactic. It's a defense method that they use against you, probably when you expose them or when you call them out on something. Because they cannot stand corrected, so they're going to go up against you and they're going to play the victim. And then the next they're gonna do is bring up your flaws. And everyone has flaws. Everyone has something that they can work on. I mean, it may not be the worst thing, that's happening to you, but it's still something that you want to shine up a little bit. You want to get better at. Even if it's something that you've put off for a long time, going back to school or a business you've been wanting to start up. You tell this to the narcissist. They want you to know during the devaluing period that you're a failure. And that's why you haven't succeeded. That's why this didn't work out. All they're doing is bringing back up what you already told them. And that's another reason why we have to be careful what we give to people. And, when it's so early in meeting them and getting acquainted, like, we have to be careful with who we vent to. Because sometimes, like the saying goes, people just want to hear all that bad stuff about you. They enjoy it. They need to store that information so they can throw it back up in your face come mad day. That's what they do. That's the type of games that they play. And so, that's just something to look out for. That's how the narc operates with every single new supply. But don't take it as something personal when they try to devalue you and put you, like a competition between another person. Because mind you, when you first met the narc, what's the first thing they did? Played the victim and talk bad about the ex. That's what they do. They're going to do the same thing, to you, to another person. They're going to say the same thing about you to the next person. And that's just how they maneuver. That's just a well-known tactic that narcissists do. And it's something that you just have to look at as something they do. Don't dwell on it to the point where you're wondering and thinking like, what could you have done? It's just something that they do. Don't take it personal. I know that the narc, when they're also checking you out and everything, and you just running your mouth because you feel comfortable with them, the narcissist is not really listening. It's certain things that they cherry pick from the conversation to store against you for later. But even when they're looking at you, your appearance, it's things about your appearance, your physical appearance, that they want to change up because they're so mesmerized by this new supply. They geeked up. They can't wait to get their next high. It's like they need you to do just a little bit more, for their taste, for their satisfaction. And it's like you running your mouth and yeah. And they're like, why don't you do this? Have you ever thought about, wearing your hair this way or trying this out? Or, like I don't wear makeup. And I've been told, like, why you don't like to wear makeup? Because I just don't. Like, I don't even know how to answer that. And sometimes people don't wear makeup for medical reasons. Like, I have very sensitive skin, and then they want to tell you, well, there got to be some kind that you can wear. But why do I need it on for you? I'm satisfied. I'm content with the way that I look. So why is this even, an ongoing conversation? They just pick things out that doesn't even matter, And when they're doing that, they're slowly trying to make you over to look like something else that benefits them in a way, which really, they use that to show you off in public. Because that moment is going to come when they want to pop out. Or that moment is going to come when they want to, appear on social media with the new supply. And so they're going to need you to look this certain way. And a lot of times, that way that they're picking for you to looks identical to the old supply. So they just do the same old thing. They have a very sick pattern of behavior, and it's not going to ever change. So it's crazy how the narcissists, they feel that, they can change you, but you can't change nothing about them. You had already accepted them, when you first met, because they made you feel comfortable enough in knowing that, okay, this person accepts me for who I am. And to them, I'm their perfect person. And so that's like an automatic, oh, well, if I'm their perfect person, they can't do no wrong. That's what you've already put inside your mind. And little do you know, you do not know who you are dealing with. You're dealing with the devil. And it's only time will tell. It's only a matter of time before they start to show you who they really are. And so they do this with all of the new supply, and it's just something to look back at so you can have that sense of relief and knowing that it wasn't something you should beat yourself up about even more so. Because narcissists, they're just evil. They operate that way till they want to put something on your mind. They want to destroy you. They want to destroy you from the mind on out. They want to destroy you internal and external. They just want to totally destroy your whole existence. And then once you're gone, or you just at a down bad moment in your life, there they are pretending to be you. Everything about you they put out there like if that's their real personality. And then you start to see the resemblance, like you're doing everything I used to do or I suggested. You're dressing the way I used to dress, and it just goes to show that it's a part of them just destroying you. That's what they do. And jealousy, and a lot of time that happens when the no contact comes into place, or the final discard. That's when you start to see them just become a whole new person, and that whole new person is you. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I will talk to you soon.